And it's one, two, it's one, two, it's like 1 through 6. Should be.
Alright, just gonna do this live. So make sure we got everything as good as we can get it. Just make sure there's no nothing that we can say that anybody could say that, hey, you're just editing it or anything of that. What I'm gonna do is the evolution. Hold on, let me mute this. Just gonna do this live. Volumes. Good as we can get it. There we go. I'm watching the chat just in case, on the odd chance anybody pops in and asks a question. The Strat with no name that I showed a couple weeks ago, I said something about make an adjustment to where I would limit the chasing to only two levels, and that really didn't work because it just broke the Strat and it started to just bleed. So I played around with it a little bit, and this is where it's at now. So far so good, but that's why I want to do this live so that if any, we can test it together. If anybody pops in, you got a question, I'll keep an eye on it every once in a while. I'll try to answer questions. I know there's quite a bit of delay between what I'm doing and how long it takes for the video to get through, but I'll just try to keep an eye on that just in case. So I have $1,500 here. I'm gonna put it all up here. This really seems to work really well if you have a $5,000 bankroll, but I know not everybody's got a $5,000 bankroll, but it works pretty good with 1,500. You just have a little bit more of opportunity to go, a little bit more of a risk to go bankrupt. But even at $5,000, things happen. So you never know. But at least in this, you're only risking $1,500. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna always start with a $125 don't pass. If the point becomes a 4 or a 10, well, actually, whatever the point is, we're gonna go ahead and go for 110. But if the point becomes a 10, we're gonna get the 110 inside. If the point becomes a 9, we're going to do 4 through 8, or at least I am. You can do any 4 that you want. I don't care. But these are the levels. If the point becomes an 8, we're going to go to that, and it's only 105. A couple more things. If the point is, my general goal is to get 2 box hits, and then instead of pulling this down, I'm going to place the point to where I win some money either way. I'm guaranteeing a win, whether that be $8 to $9 or $50 depending on the point. So if it's an 8, after I get and that's another thing. Sixes and 8s are a little bit special. I don't trust 6s and 8s. They're really bad. You're really bad about hitting them. So all I want with a 6 or an 8, I want 1 point. So say I hit the 6, I get paid for the 6, pull the rest down, and then replacing it for 114. Right. That way, 114. If I hit the 7, then I get $11. And if I hit the 8, then this pays 114 be 1. Let's see, what is that again? I'm so bad at that. It is, let's see, 90 pays 105, and that weighs 24. 105 and 28 is 133. So it pays 133, so I win $8. If the point is 9 or 10, if the point is 9, then I'm going for 2 box numbers, and we're just going. And then if I hit those, if I get those 2 box number wins, I pull everything down, and I place the 5 or the 9 for 100. If the point is 10, I go for 2 box numbers, but if the first 2 rolls give me box hits, then I'll go for 1 more roll and see if I can get a 3rd box hit before I'm gonna buy the point at that point for 75, $3 vig, and make it a buy. That way, if I lose, I get $47, and if I win, I get $25. Or if the 7 comes, I get $47, and if the 10 comes, I get $25. But I win either way. Every one of those is that's my goal. I'm not trying to go on forever, but if the roll is short, as long as I get a point, as long as I get past the come out roll, get to the point. If the roll is short and it ends in a 7, I win. If the roll is medium and it ends in a 7, if I get my 2 points, I win either way. And if it's a long roll with multiple points, every time the point is reset, then I continue to try to make money off that point. So even for long rolls, it can be quite profitable. The problem or the hole in the strategy is, hitting the point or hitting 7s and 11s on the come out. There's not much you can do about that. That's gonna happen. So we're gonna do a four-step progression. 125. If I lose the 125, I go back with 125. I'm not trying to make any profit off of it. I just want to make my money back. If I lose that, then 250, and then lose that, I go to 500. After that, that's $1,000. I can take what's left over. I can take what's left over and go, or I can take what's left over and try to win it back. I have been able to do that. But I'm gonna have to stop the video for a minute, and I'll be right back.